What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys had a fantastic day today. And today we have the December 2023 Orange County John Wayne Santa Ana International Airport update for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. Today we have a very exciting Orange County update in store for you guys. We got some new routes, some various aircraft changes, and a really strong finish here for Orange County for 2023. I really hope you guys are excited for this. And without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start over here as per usual with the Air Canada Airbus A220-300. This aircraft is currently loading up with a non-stop service today out to Vancouver. Daily service for Air Canada has been going very low this year, so glad that they've been super consistent there. And who knows, maybe we'll see a 737 MAX back sometime. But for now, we got the Airbus A220. This Delta Airlines Boeing 757-200 is currently loading up with a non-stop service today out to the Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport or Citrus Aviation's airport. Glad to see ATL doing really well multiple times a day. A really flagship service there for Delta for us, so glad to see that they're doing really well with that flight. Next up, we have this Delta Airlines Airbus A220-300. This aircraft is currently making a non-stop service in from Minneapolis, St. Paul. We've been seeing a mix of A220s and A319s on this service, so it's been cool to see the variety there, and glad to see Delta doing really good on that service. And lastly, for the gates here for Delta, we have this Airbus A220-100. Aircraft's coming in from Salt Lake City, Utah, now heading over to Seattle, Washington. So yet again, it's been really cool to see the A220s mixing in there, and that's pretty much all Delta's been running on those services. So certainly quite the change from what they previously operated in the past. So looking good with all those aircraft right there. Taxiing out for departure, we have this Breeze Airways Airbus A220-300. This aircraft's heading over to Provo, Utah today. So, of course, we have the Emerald 190 every single day, and then multiple days of the week we get an additional A220 flight. So, it's been fun to watch that. I'm excited to see where it goes from here. So, Breeze certainly finding a really big market there from the reliever airports for Salt Lake City and Los Angeles. So, very cool to see that right there. Pushing back, we have this American Airlines Airbus A321neo. This aircraft's heading out to Charlotte Dulles International Airport today, CLT. This has been a really cool flight for us. I'm glad to see how well it's performing. Excited to add Miami to the lineup next month on a daily 737. So that'll be a very exciting addition here for the airport. A very quality one at that, in my opinion. So excited to see how it performs. We'll just have to wait and see from here. And then we have this American Airlines Airbus A321, if macro mode would not do what it's doing. This aircraft's heading up to New York John F. Kennedy, 321T that is. Glad to see JFK continuing to thrive here, and our East Coast service has certainly expanded quite a bit lately. So we'll see if JetBlue ever flies here. It'll be interesting. But we do have American for the moment heading over to New York. And lastly, for the gates here, for American that is, we have this Boeing 737 MAX 8. This aircraft is currently coming in from Phoenix and now heading over to Chicago O'Hare. We're seeing quite the variety on Phoenix, 737-800s, A320s, and 737 MAX, of course. So it's been fun to watch that, and I'm excited to see where we progress in the future. So looking good for American, and Chicago also very consistent there on the MAX 8. So glad to see that right there. That's awesome. Okay, really big change right here and a very exciting one at that. Docked up right here, we have this United Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8. This is the first time the 737 MAX has appeared for United in a regular schedule here. This aircraft's coming in from Denver, Colorado, DEN. Really exciting here, as like I said, we've never had Denver service consistently, any service for United consistently on a MAX. I don't even think one's substituted in here, so maybe it has, I'm not sure. But really cool to get the MAX in here. It's very exciting. Really great model here by GeminiJets from already 2 years ago. Crazy to think that, but it is already 2 years old. So really glad to have this one. Very cool to get the MAX in here, and the MAX is a great looking plane for United. Hope everybody's getting used to them because they're going to be getting a bunch of these, and they continue to get so many. So excited to see where they can utilize them to, and Orange County is going to be one of those destinations today. So this aircraft heading over to Denver. Next, we have this United Airlines Airbus A320. This aircraft is currently making a non-stop service in from San Francisco, California. Glad to see San Francisco continuing to do what it does, and excited to see the progression of it going into the near future here. So it's been a really exciting route that we've had here for United, and I think they're going to continue to do a really good job on it. So this is A320 is coming in from San Francisco. And then we have the 737-700 in the Evo Blue livery coming in from Newark right now, and now heading over to Chicago O'Hare next. So really cool model right here as well, and glad to see both those services doing well. Houston with 737, A320, 737-700, you name it. And we have the, the Newark flight on 737, 700s mainly, and a couple of 800s. So glad to see that they're doing really well in that right now. All right, hello Alaska. Big day for Alaska today. They're really highlighting today's airport update, but their standard service here on the 737-800 currently making a non-stop service today, coming in from Portland and now heading over to Seattle. So glad to see that route doing really well for them, and I'm really eager to see where it goes from here for Alaska. So looking good here, Chester. Glad to see the main line, and we'll have to see if they get any new aircraft types in here at some point. We will have to keep our eyes peeled. Next up, we have the Horizon Retro Embraer 175. Aircraft's coming in from Santa Rosa right now, and it's going to be heading out next over to San Francisco. So glad to see our the routes we've had for a while doing really well. But brand new routes here for Alaska today. 2 of them here on the Embraer 175 for Alaska Airlines. We're really excited for these today. This aircraft is currently making the nonstop service, brand new inaugural services. This aircraft's coming in from Tucson, Arizona, and now is heading over to Bozeman, Montana. Very, very cool new route. So Tucson's going to be a year-round daily 175, and seasonally daily we'll have a 175 to Bozeman. Really big gets. The only limited competition they've had is their next door neighbor here with the Allegiant, the Bozeman. They operate that twice a week, I believe. But with regards to Tucson, they have absolutely nobody. So yeah, I think this is a really unique market for Alaska to come in here and see what they can do. I think this is a really good choice for them, considering how big the Santa Ana area is, and of course everybody that uses SNA as a reliever. I think that this is going to be a really big time get here, and I'm excited to see what Alaska can do with this opportunity. So it's very exciting, and I'm really excited to see what will happen into the future. Great job here by Alaska. It's very exciting, and I'm really excited to see what's to come here in the near future. So Alaska, great job here on the route. Really cool ones. These are quality additions here for SNA, one brand new nonstop destination, and now we have a daily service to Bozeman. So really cool. I'm really excited to see what they'll do with this, and hopefully this will be a new sustained route combo here at Orange County. So great job, Alaska. Really unique routes, and I certainly think that there is plenty of potential here. So we'll have to see how these pan out once we get to the time, but nevertheless, looking great here and very exciting for Alaska. Really cool routes, and hopefully we get some more of them in the future. Over here to Allegiant, here's their Airbus A319-100. This aircraft's currently coming in from Austin Bertram International Airport, and now it's going to be making a service over to Spokane, Washington. The A319s are a little bit more limited here. Typically, it's a 320 operation for Allegiant out of SNA. So if that wasn't a 320 Spokane, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure the 319's been doing Austin lately. So looking good with all the routes that they've been facilitating here, and it's been really fun to watch. So we'll see what happens in the future with SNA for Allegiant. Frontier is slow but steady here on the Airbus A320neo. This aircraft's coming in from Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, now heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Those two, in conjunction with their flagship routes to Denver and Vegas, have been carrying Frontier here. So I'm excited to see if they'll continue to expand. I certainly think they need to, especially not being in the LAX market, period. So Frontier, continue to do it here on Colorado, the Bighorn Sheep. And then here is the Spirit Airbus A320neo coming in from Oakland, now heading out to Las Vegas as well. So really cool to see Spirit's 2 routes continuing to do well, and I'm glad that they've had a real staple here. So unfortunate that Sacramento didn't work out, but nevertheless, Oakland and Vegas being really key routes for them out of Orange County. So really cool to see that. Southwest also has an impressive operation today. Their Boeing 737-700 is currently coming in from Nashville, and now it's going to be heading over to San Jose, California. So very cool to see that right there. And this Boeing 737 MAX 8 is currently coming in right now after a non-stop flight from Denver. He will be heading out to Phoenix next. So they still get quite a few MAXs considering the runway length and everything. So that's really cool to see for SNA right here. Hello, Illinois 1 as the 737-800 is currently pushing back. This aircraft is making a non-stop flight today, fittingly enough, out to Chicago Midway after coming in from Denver. And then we have this 737-700 coming in from Puerto Vallarta, and now it's going to be making the Saturday-only service out to Salt Lake City. Really cool to see that one. I apologize, I missed it last month, but Salt Lake City, Saturday only, really neat route there, competing against Delta. It comes in at about mid-afternoon flights, like 1:30 p.m. arrivals. So very cool to see that flight, and I think that's a really solid effort there for Southwest and all the guys. So very cool to see that right there. And then we have 2 cargo aircraft over here, of course. The UPS Boeing 757-200 freighter is currently coming in from Louisville, and now it's going to be heading back out there. And the FedEx Express Airbus E300 freighter is currently coming in from Memphis and now heading out to Los Angeles. So glad to see the cargo services continuing to thrive, and it's a really nice dynamic duo for the boys. So certainly interesting. We'll have to see if we get any different aircraft types on those soon, but nevertheless, for now, looking very good. Here's the JSX Embraer ERJ-145. I apologize, they have quite a few routes here that I don't mention very often. So coming in from Dallas Love Field, which I believe started recently, so that's a really cool one. This aircraft's now going to be heading out to Monterey, California. So really cool to see all the various JSX routes here, and they really do a good job. So very nice operation, and they've made a really tremendous impact here on SNA. So very cool to see that. 2 prop planes over here, both of them making local flights around the area, a Cessna 172 and a PC-12 right there, so very cool to see that, both private operators. And then we have a Phenom 300 here on your bottom left. This aircraft is currently coming in from Carlsbad, New Mexico, and now it's going to be heading over to Seattle, Tacoma. And then on the right, we have this Learjet 75. This aircraft is currently coming in from Bozeman, Montana, and now it's going to be making a shorter flight today over to Palm Springs. So very cool to see the variety in the routes that we found right there. We do have some taxiers, of course, so let's go ahead and take a look at those. This is American Airlines Airbus A321neo with a Shotcut coming in from Dallas-Fort Worth. Dallas still here on the neo this month, which is really cool to see. So excited to see where it goes from here, and I think Dallas will continue to be a flagship route here from American out of SNA. just like all their other LAX airports like Ontario, LAX itself, Burbank, and all the rest of them. So very cool to see that right there. This WestJet Boeing 737-700 is currently coming in from Calgary right now, and we'll be heading over to Vancouver next. Calgary is it's interesting. So the first week of December, it was Thursday, Saturday. Second week was only on Saturday. And then the third week, they got it back to Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Saturday or Sunday. It's one or the other. I think it's Saturday with the holiday season. So it's cool to see how they've been bouncing around some ideas there. So cool to see WestJet really capitalizing. Vancouver's consistently been 4 times a week. So glad to see how consistent WestJet's been with Vancouver. And then a little bit of variety there to give us some hints there with regards to Calgary. So that's been fun to watch and certainly excited to see where it goes from here. This Southwest Boeing 737-700 in the with the blended winglets and the Heart livery is currently taxiing out for departure. This aircraft is currently heading over to Las Vegas today. That's a simple turnaround for him, so glad to see that there for Southwest, and they continue to do really well there. This Delta Airlines Boeing 757-200 doesn't have winglets today. This aircraft's heading out to Detroit. Big change for Detroit, excuse me. Not 5 times a week anymore. It is daily now, which is really cool. So very nice to see that. I think that's a permanent change. So yeah, about time. 5 weekly was nice, of course, but it's about time that they added those extra 2 days there and really hit it off there. So interesting to see it in December. I thought this previous summer would have been a good time, but hey, it certainly works. I think it's been a great service for them. I'm glad to see that they've been able to facilitate it consistently. So looking very good on that service right there. And last but certainly not least, we have this American Airlines Airbus A319 with Shotcuts. This aircraft's taxiing out for departure, heading over to the Austin Bergstrom International Airport, AUS, and we'll be coming back in from there. Southwest Allegiant American, the big 3 on that route. So wish them all the best. I certainly think that they can continue to swing it, and I'm excited to see where it goes from here. And I apologize, this silly gate knob here, you can see where it's popped out right there. It's just bugging to the eye, and for any of you that was bugged by that, I apologize. Probably not that big of a deal, but you know what? Might as well fix it, shall we can. So yeah, 2023 is over here at Orange County, and what a year it was with so many new flights, aircraft changes, and so much news going on. I'm really excited for the future. Introduced new airlines like Breeze Airways, and there might have been a couple more in here, so I apologize if I missed any, but I'm thinking it was Breeze. And then, of course, some new routes like Tucson, Bosman, American started Charlotte, Breeze started 5 services. It's been really fun to watch. So really excited for the future here at SNA. It's going to be really exciting. We're starting off really strong for 2024 with a brand new American Airlines service to Miami, 737s on a daily basis. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And I hope each and every one of you are as well. Orange County is a really cool airport. Had it for almost 4 years now. That's just, that's crazy. Gotta get a new airport in the rotation. So hopefully that will be happening at some point here. No idea as I'm filming this way in advance. It's September when I'm filming this. So who knows where we are, but I'm sure that we're doing just fine somewhere in there. And I'm looking very forward to the future. And I hope each and every one of you are as well. If you have any SNA recommendations or questions, thoughts, please drop them in the comment section below and I'll do my best to get back to you. But looking very forward to the future here at SNA. And I hope each and every one of you are as well. So with all that being said, everybody, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do what you love and love you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.